get knowledge, skills, and attitude. These all three things defines your competence. Because in a competency is knowledge plus a skills plus attitude. But I would say until and unless you have the knowledge, which gives you a base to develop those skills, and then skills are applied in the business context in how you are going to give business to the organization. And attitude is something like very much behavioral. So knowledge and skills are something like you can be technical. Attitude is something very much behavioral. So that's something we also struggle in behavioral trainings, because changing behavior is very tough.
It is a Herculean task.
And this is something this is from my experiences, that for changing behavior you need to have a change the environment, as well as there must be change in the personality. So it is something very tough, yet it brings a lot of impact, because its impact factor is very high. So as you said, all three things are important, because all the three things combine to make you competent to do your job.
He's young, dynamic. He brings joy and happiness wherever he goes. Today we have Mr. Nihal with us. He's working as a learning and development manager with ECG Capsules. Within 8 years of experience, his past assignment was with Asian Paints. He has a very interesting background story that we will uncover today. So Nihalji, welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much for it.
We are so thrilled to have you.
That's my pleasure.
Alright. So you look very young and you have 8 years of experience, right? Okay, so how did it happen?
So it was like my journey started early, and after my BTech I joined Asian Paints, and it was a whole world of colors, and my experience has been great, because I got great mentors, and my managers and my bosses have shaped me what I am today. And this is something, a transformational journey which I have at Asian Paints. So this is that's their grace that I am here.
And you have a graduate degree in chemical technology. So from being a chemical engineer to learning and development manager,
Yes.
how come this drastic transition?
So it was, yes, it is drastic, but it was a thoughtful transition, because while working there, I was feeling like I was a little cog in a giant machinery. So it was like I was not satisfied within myself. And in Asian Paints also, I got an opportunity to lead the technical trainings. So it was like initially I joined the team but out of curiosity, and also I was having a passion of teaching, because during my BTech days I used to coachings and go for tuitions. So for pocket money, but it's at that point of time. But this
Side
was
gig.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I joined the technical training team, and so there I got to know what are the nuances and what energy goes up into in designing and delivering the trainings. So the initial, I would say, the spark was coming from there only. But what my mentors advised me, you are in India, just you cannot only transition your career with just 1 or 2 years of experience. You go for an MBA, have a management experience, and then it will be a better, you can say, you will be a better fit for the Indian context. So definitely it was different. Definitely it was a different domain, but I would say it helped me in chasing my dreams, and also contributing the development of people, because at the end of the day it's the people who are running the organizations. So this is something, the journey which I made a transition.
You're from Sitapur. And you did your engineering from Kanpur?
Yes, from HPT.
Yeah. Then you went to Mumbai to pursue your MBA degree from Tata Institute of Social Science. So when you moved to Mumbai from Kanpur, how was the experience like? Wasn't it a culture shock for you?
Yes, because a boy when you do 23 years of age, it was like, ये कहाँ आ गए? But still, I would say Mumbai has taught me a lot. Resilience and the time management. I would say have to go from one place to other, the local, and you have to survive there. That I would say competitive city. So this is something I would cherish now as I'm in Indore in a cool and cozy environment. But yes, there was a culture shock from going from a development to a mega city of India. That's yes.
Then how did you get used to that city?
So it was like get involved in your work and develop fraternity.
Right.
So this is something that kept me moving. The one thing was there very sure. I was very sure in terms of I came to Mumbai for some purpose. So definitely I love enjoying with people, going for outings. But still, one thing was sure that I had to make my career in Bombay, and also I came across Tata Institute of Social Sciences. So it was also a transformative journey, because this school teaches you how to be empathetic and how to drive the change with people, not only through technology but through people. So it was something, a great journey of university complicated.
So you're into learning and development, which makes you a change maker. Do you think that training and learning should be an ongoing process rather than a temporary one?
So you are very true in these terms, because learning and development is going to bridge the skill gap. Because in India, if you say, there is a lot of transition going on, and we are sitting in 2025 where AI and the IT systems are changing very rapidly. So definitely, going forward, you have to keep up the pace. This is very important. Learning and development contributes to the people development, because until unless your workforce is not a skilled, you cannot meet the business goals. So this is directly business oriented thing, not only tick box exercise. And as you said, it should be ongoing. That's why we look into the different methodologies of learning. For example, in learning, we have the job trainings, we have the leadership programs, which goes on for months, and it is not only a classroom-based exercise; it's project-based exercises we do, and this really brings in different experience to the participants in terms of how to gain and apply those learnings. So that is very true. It has to be ongoing, and the learning is something like you have to learn lifelong.
I really wanted to ask you this question, what I'm about to ask. Which is more important, knowledge, skill, or attitude?
Okay. This
It's
is
a tricky one.
Yes, this is definitely it's a tricky one. I would say that knowledge, skills, and attitude, these all three things defines your competence. Because in a competency is knowledge plus skills plus attitude. But I would say until and unless you have the knowledge, which gives you a base to develop those skills, and then skills are applied in the business context, in how you are going to give business to the organization. And attitude is something like very much behavioral. So knowledge and skills are something like you can gain, they may be technical. Attitude is something very much behavioral. So that's something we also struggle in behavioral trainings, because changing behavior is very tough.
It is a
And,
Herculean task.
And this is something this is from my experiences. that for changing behavior you need to have a change the environment as well as there must be change in the personality. So it is something very tough, yet it brings a lot of impact because its impact factor is very high. So as you said, all three things are important because all the three things combine to make you competent to do your job in the organization.
So, Nihal, if you can go back in time,
Yes.
what piece of advice would you give to yourself?
So when I look back my journey, I would say that you have to be very much focused in terms of like few times I see when I was working almost 6.5 years, and it was like when COVID struck. So it was like 2-3 years I was in middle of the COVID, and then I realized this R&D is something not my cup of tea, and you have to move ahead. So sometimes you have to be self-aware and spend time with yourself, because we spend time with others but do not look inside. So that is the self-awareness that comes with age. But yes, this is something I would say I would have done after 2 years of my experience. That typically people do. But definitely I do not regret also, because the after experience when I went to Tata Institute, then I had a different perspective. Like, oh, I have seen this in my organization. So this is something from fast-paced mindset. Yes, I should have done my MBA after 2 years of my experience, but I do not regret because it is something worth experience.
So, would you like to give one advice to Gen Z? And I especially want you to give this advice because it would be coming from Gen Z to Gen Z. If they want to thrive in corporate culture, what should they do?
So one thing is very sure that Gen Z are having very less. They get satisfied very early in terms of like if you see the trend in the attrition data, if you see the trend in the job satisfaction, the surveys which we do, they are very much. One thing, good thing is they are authentic. They are expressing what they are feeling. But have patience. And, do not toggle a lot among the organizations. So this is something I would like to say. I'm not a Gen Z. I'm a millennial.
I mistook you for a Gen Z. I'm sorry about that. But that's okay.
That's okay.
It is a compliment for you.
Yes. One thing is sure that these days the technology is also evolving, and these Gen Zs are very much attached to technology. So for them, they like the remote work. So that is what trend is picking up. But as a human resource professional, I would say connecting with the people offline. So this is, if you are even working work from home, then at least for a week you must go to office to meet people. So this is the one piece of advice I would like to give.
So thank you so much, Nihal, to join us today. It was thrilling having you here, and we had such interesting conversation. And I really didn't want it to end, but we have to. So thank you very much to join us today, and hope to see you back again in another podcast. Thank you.
It was a pleasure having a discussion with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.